You're right, it's Ken from Miniature Wargaming Warriors, and today is Monday. It's Monday Night Ramble. Well, it's technically not Monday, it's Saturday. I'm filming it on the Saturday because the Christmas tree is coming down. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to maybe get one done in front of the Christmas tree, as it's that festival period of the year. Ooh. Cue the meme. So this one's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to talk about 5 things I really enjoyed in 2019, a couple of things I didn't really like, and things I'm looking forward to this year in 2020. So we'll start with 2019. Obviously, it was my second year in the hobby in 2019. First year was 2018. I started probably about June. But in 2019, I discovered historicals. Yes. So previously to that, I was literally just doing Warhammer 40,000 and Games Workshop stuff. And I discovered the world of bolt action. Oh, it's so good. I did my first army, which was the British Army. First ever army completely painted. Everything was based and painted. That was my achievement, and did that in a couple of weeks. Me and Liam were really excited to play the game. So yeah, that was definitely a high. Which leads me on to my second one. Number 4, having a fully painted army and based, which obviously I've done more than one now. I've changed my tactic on how I see, how I personally enjoy doing the hobby. I like playing with fully painted armies and a nice table of terrain. Nothing wrong with doing it the other way, but my preference is I like to have everything painted before I play with it. And that's definitely adapted more this year. Sorry if you can hear creaking. She's upstairs. She's a good lady. She looks after me. She'll get me a cup of tea in a minute. No, she won't. I'll have to get it myself. But yeah, it's definitely my preference is to play with painted armies. When I first started with Games Workshop, I was literally just like, cut it out, get it glued together, let's get playing. I was definitely just more into the playing aspect of the hobby. But now, especially with the YouTube channel, I've massively turned into enjoying painting just as much as playing, if not sometimes a little bit more maybe. What am I saying? I love playing the games, but yeah, I do enjoy the other aspects of the hobby. Number 3. Warhammer Epic. 6mm scale, I love you. I've got such a thing for 6mm scale at the moment. It's unreal. I discovered 6mm properly when I was 10, 11. I had some Warhammer Epic models. You'll see in a previous video I've done. I spoke about it. I didn't know what they were, obviously. We just thought they were like little tokens for the real big stuff. But ever since I've realised I can have like an entire chapter of Space Marines in a little box, it's just so cool. And they're so much easier to paint. They just take less time. Warhammer Epic, I've discovered that is so good. I really enjoyed painting it. I enjoyed playing it when we did the battle report. Obviously, me and Liam didn't really get a grip to the rules first time we played it, but I loved it. I'm hooked. Liam's probably like, oh no. But no, I am proper hooked on it. Just as much like at the moment, I've got the challenge going to not buy any more plastic, which I might say I haven't bought any. Laura's bought for me. I can't help it being Christmas and my birthday. I'm sorry, but I did tell her. But where was I? I've lost my train of thought now. Epic. So played it with Liam. He seemed to enjoy the gameplay side. I don't think he likes the collecting side of it, which is fine because I can collect more, which I'm perfectly happy for. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed the gameplay. I really enjoyed playing the game itself. And yeah, I'm looking at the net. I think it's Net Epic Gold. I've been looking at those rule sets. It's basically second edition Epic, done by the community, and it makes a lot more sense when reading things. I'm like, oh, there's that missing gap. It fills all the gaps basically. It makes things more explained. That's why I've been banging on the Epic at the minute, because I want it done for the 10th of January, which is like, I think it's the 4th today. It's Saturday the 4th or Saturday the 5th. And we're going next Friday to Games Workshop Warhammer World in Nottingham. I want it done for then because I've got some terrain. I've already spoke to him. I can bring that up, and I want to play it there. Really, really want to play it there. I think there's 4 of us going: me, Dave, Elliot, and Liam. So I get to introduce probably Dave and Elliot to Epic. Liam's already played a game. I've done my Imperial Fists army. I've literally just finishing off the Elder army now. Literally just finishing it off. I'm probably about 3 hours. That'll probably be done by, it's probably about 10 o'clock now, so it'll probably be done by 2 o'clock this afternoon. Iron Warriors near enough, like I've just got to do detail work on them, which will probably take me over the next few days. And then if I'm quick enough, I might be able to by next Friday. It's a push, but get the Orc army done as well, which would be crazy because then we can do a all for all 4-player Epic game, and yeah, I'll be well on that. I'll be so happy. So yeah, that's number 3. Number 2. Peace out, innit? This was a difficult one because I wasn't sure which one to put next and which one not to put next. But it's got to be game and events for number 2. Going to Salute and going to Warfare. Absolutely loved it. Amazing. Salute was really good because it was my first ever event. It was a bit big and a lot to take in. I'm not gonna lie, it was huge. It was an experience. Let's just put it that way. I got to play. It was really cool because I got to see some of the people that I watch on YouTube. Bumped into Mel, the terrain shooter. I had a chat with him for 5-10 minutes. It was really nice. I got to play the new. Well, it's not new anymore, but Flames of War guys, Team Yankee guys. They brought out Oil Wars. That was it. I got to play that before it came out, which was really cool. I played that with one of the YouTubers. I think it's Froggy, is it? From he was on Beasts of War. So I got to play that, and they also give me a signed copy of the Team Yankee rulebook, which was really nice. He signed it for me, which I really appreciated. And that was free. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, these gamers are generous. I can't even get out anywhere else. But yeah, loved Salute. I even went on my own because Liam couldn't come. He can't even come to this year's one. It's just wrong. He can't come this year. I've told him a year in advance, but what does he do? He goes and books a holiday, doesn't he? Shameful display that is. It's like he's got a life or something. But yeah, no, Salute was amazing. Hopefully some of the other guys will come. If not, I'll go on my own again, which I really don't mind. It'd be nice to see some of you guys. Warfare, it was amazing. Oh my god, seriously, I cannot wait for next year to go to that Bring and Buy sale. Oh my god. That Bring and Buy sale is going to be epic again. I picked up some really cool stuff. I picked up some rivers that I've been meaning to do for ages. You've seen the video. I picked up some of my Christmas presents. My Christmas presents, I know what I wanted. It was cheap. I picked up a box of Epic, Warhammer Epic Elder, Epic 40,000 stuff. You saw the box. You can't get hold of that stuff. And it's crazy. I picked it up for £5. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. But meeting all the traders and going around watching people playing games, because this has definitely been the year for historicals for me. Like World War II side of things. Massively been that. It was just awesome to go around all these tables you know, speaking to people playing bolt action. We've bumped into people we played at a bolt action tournament with as well. It was great. It really was. It was really, really good. And speaking to people there, they were like, "Oh yeah, come next year. You know, you could set up a little table for your YouTube channel and stuff." And I was just like, "This everyone's so friendly. It's just so nice. Such a nice thing to see." But yeah, the show's just amazing. All the traders as well. It's like you get to speak to the people who make all the models, and it's just one of those things. You just cut out the middleman and just go straight to source. Sometimes it's really nice to do that. That's another reason why we're going at Warlord as well. While we're up there, so yeah, it's gonna be epic. I've got epic on the brain. Jesus, he was gonna shoot me, innit? But number one has to be for me starting this YouTube channel. So I started back in May last year. So it's not been a year yet. We've got about 5 months to go. And we're coming up to the 500 mark subscribers. And I'm over the moon. Can't believe it. I remember when I was on 22. I remember it distinctly. It's like, I got 22 subscribers. Oh my God, this is amazing. And it's amazing to have 22. It's amazing to have 500. I just can't believe you guys are watching. I don't get it. I'm just a normal guy. I go to work like everyone else, and I make time for my hobby. You know, I got my partner. I've got a cat. But yeah, no, I really, 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 really appreciate everything that you guys have done this last year by just watching the videos and clicking that like button, joining the Facebook group as well. I started a Facebook group up where we all go on there and post pictures and stuff. That's in the comments below if you want to read that. Started a Patreon as well. It's only just like for hobby supplies. That's in the comments as well. It's just been amazing. Really has. This past year it's been amazing. It's helped me a lot. You know, I started it when I was off work, so I don't hide it. I was quite ill last year, and I've got a heart condition. But I've seemed to done a lot about that and managed to sort that out, which is quite good. So I'm not in any sort of immediate danger anymore. My heart's gone back to like how it should be, but I've still got my condition, sort of thing. But that's hey ho. But it's been really nice to be able to do this. But yeah, a couple of things. So a couple of things I was really disappointed with or annoyed with in 2019, hobby wise obviously. First thing will be Games Workshop's release schedule. Now I'm probably going to get shot for saying that, but I feel like Games Workshop are pumping so much out, you can't keep up. You literally can't keep up. It's ridiculous. It's like, you know, you get a box set a month. It's like, how are you meant to buy and paint that and afford that just for the average person, you know? Not moaning that they're releasing models, but it is getting a bit silly how quick that everything's coming out. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. One good thing they did do last year that I was quite happy with was obviously they released the contrast paints. A lot of my channel's based on contrast paints. I've done it for historical, so I've done a few for sci-fi stuff, but mainly historical, so like bolt action. You would have seen the latest bolt action one, released first one for this year, the old Fallschirmjäger. If I haven't, then shame on me, but I'm sure I have, because I'm going to film that today as well. But yeah, Games Workshop release schedule, been a bit gutted about that, not gonna lie. It's been too hectic. I haven't even been able to keep up with it. It's been crazy. I just stopped looking now. I literally do. It's a real shame, but because it's the way I got in the hobby. But I've definitely moved on to more different sort of games like historicals. Absolutely 100%. Second thing last year that I was disappointed about. That's an interesting one, because I got a couple that are minor, but majorly wise in the hobby, I'd probably say some issues I had with some of the third party retailers. I'm not going to name any names, but online third party retailers buying products, telling me they're in stock which is really frustrating because they say you're in stock and you order it, you give them your money, and then they send you an email and say, "Oh, we've got to order it in." It's like, you said it was in stock on your website. It's quite frustrating. Obviously, especially when you're trying to do YouTube and you want to release a video for something, it can be quite annoying. 100% that's probably one of the most annoying things from last year. And that's why I've started going to local gaming stores now. I'm trying to pick stuff up there because I've got it physically in my hand. Just pay the extra. And, you know, I understand some people can't afford it, which is fine. But if you've got the choice, support your local independent game store. Definitely go in and see those guys. So 2020. 5 things I'm looking forward to. Number 5. Right. Obviously, it's going to creep back in again. All the game shows. So Salute and Warfare again. I'm sure there's some more. There's definitely probably some more on there that I'll probably end up going to. I'm meeting you guys out. It's like last time, met one of the fans last time. It was amazing. It was really nice to actually meet one of you in person. It's quite awing as well. So shouting out my name like, "Hey Ken," like I said to do on the video, and I was like, "What do you want, Liam? What do you want? I'm going back to the car." And I looked up and someone else. I was like, "Oh, hey, I'm in Reading now." Do people? "Oh yeah, YouTube." Nice to meet you. No, that was really nice. But yeah, definitely the shows. Oh, I can't wait for the shows. I'll leave that because I've explained that a lot more. 4th thing I'm looking forward to, getting the Pile of Shame finished. Oh, I can't wait for that. Get that done. Absolutely just get it finished. And work through all 3 of those boxes. Like I said, I reckon it was going to take me about 9 months, so I've got about 7 months left. I've done quite a bit already. Because I've got some plans already about what I want to do after, which I'll talk about further down the list. Number 3, use my airbrush a lot more. So obviously I got it for Christmas. It was a Badger 360 and got an air compressor in a little studio booth, and yeah, really happy with it. Took me, I got it about 2 months ago. Bought it second hand for, I know it's going to be a Christmas present, but when I got it, and I'm not kidding you here, I'm going to do a video on how I solved my problem, but it was absolutely filthy. And I cleaned it, I took it all apart, I cleaned it in isopropyl alcohol, completely stripped all the paint out, put it back together, and I was getting bubbling in the cup. I couldn't get this bubbling to go away. Could not get it to go away for the life of me. And I've replaced a couple of parts which helped improve it. So I replaced the needle, I replaced the tip. There was another damaged part in the spring, so I replaced that. Which wasn't too bad, because it only cost about another 15 quid on top for those parts. But then the last thing I did for the bubbling in the cups, on the Badger airbrushes, they've just had I think it's the nozzle tip in the main body, the bit the needle sits in. They literally just sit in there, they don't screw in or anything like that. But it was like a seal, it hasn't got a O-ring or anything like that around it. But so I just sealed it with some Vaseline, as someone said. And it just made the seal, and it's been perfect. Absolutely perfect. All I have to remember is every time I clean it, like deep clean it, I have to remember to put some more Vaseline around and to seal it up. But it's working well. I've done a lot of base coating. Based the Eldar Army, I've sprayed the base paint, the primer, and the base paint and the Eldar Army are all through the airbrush. Looking forward to doing the Rubicon model kits with the airbrush. And I'm looking forward to using it a lot more. So doing some Xenophil highlighting, learning all that sort of stuff to work that in with contrast paints. That'd be interesting to see what it's like with Xenophil highlighting and stuff like that. So yeah, a bit of experimenting with that. Number 2. It's going to be probably using contrast paints for a lot more applications again. So I've got a lot of, say, like fantasy models, sci-fi stuff, Games Workshop items that I need to build, using them for that. actually use them for the purpose they were intended to be used for, which will be pretty interesting. Doing some videos on that, might get some different audiences and stuff joining the channel. Doing obviously the battle reports for with the contrast stuff, so like epic and bolt actions and bits and bobs, maybe some new games. But yeah, no, really looking forward to that. And most thing I'm looking forward to this year, once the Pile of Shame's done, I've got a couple of things in mind and I'm not decided what to do yet. I'm very much into historicals, so it's either going to be Napoleonic period, Revolutionary War, it's going to be one of those, or it could be like Hail Caesar type of thing. Not sure yet. Not 100% sure. Very excited thinking about it. Might have to look through some of the rule sets and maybe get some comments below to say what the bonuses are. I've been like talking to old other YouTubers through like the comment sections. Gamer Dom, he's definitely into his historicals, and yeah, might have to have a word with him, because I know I was trying to get me a game of Black Seas on the go. So it'd be cool if we could do a collab or something this year. 100%, that'd be really cool. But yeah, historicals, I don't know which one to pick. It's like kid in the candy shop. Everyone will say pick both, but no, I need to stick to my one project at a time thing once I've cleared my shame pile. So yeah, I'm determined. I'll get there. But yeah, so that's my things for next year. I don't know how long this video's gone on for, because I haven't been looking at a timer. I know it's been more than 10 minutes, I can say that much. But the festive tree and I will bid you farewell till next Christmas. Well, I'm sure I'll sit in front of the festive tree again. Maybe a bit sooner, because Laura wants to take it down. She's already shouting at me to get down here. Right, I'm going for a cup of tea, and then I'm going to go and film this next video for the Fallschirmjäger for the early war. So I will see you guys again next week. Yes, next week. I'll try and get a video for Friday pre-uploaded, because obviously me and Liam aren't here. We're in Warhammer World. But he's done some content to do with Sisters of Battle, which I'm proud to say that he may have finished. Yeah, so hopefully that'll be up Friday. And see you again next week, and Happy New Year.